Hello everybody, my name is Ace. Welcome back to the series going from T0 to T6 Abyss. We're back here in the Punisher. I'm going to check here now which skills were trained since last time. We've still got a few of these mask array, like short skills to train that take a few hours. If we go here, you can see we trained a few: CPU management, small energy turret 4, and evasive maneuvering level 3. So I think our DPS might be slightly better than last time. Is it? I'm not sure. I've got Gamma in right now. Yeah, it is. Okay, 134. That's great, because before I had like 120 something with the multi-frequency. So we are making slow baby steps to improving this Punisher by quite a good big degree. Eventually we'll be getting that retribution one day. We'll still have a bit more training time to go. We'll redeem some of our rewards because we did a lot of Project Discovery before. And Project Discovery is a nice thing to do on the side of these T0 sites, because it's pretty good ISK when you get good at it. And it really, when you're doing the T0s, they're anyway pretty relaxing, so you're not really losing much from doing them. Okay, stack these right here and undock, and let's get down to business. We can put our tab here in the bottom right corner. It's a nice place to have Project Discovery, so you can still see your ship, locations, safe. You can go on a pilot as well, create a fleet. Form fleet, okay. So I see one box here, and one box here, and I wonder where the third box is. Oh, it's down here. And then I press enter. Enter. Okay, it does not want to listen to my enter commands. Usually on the first slide I can't press enter. Enter, there we go. Enter, okay. Let's see now, Tranquil Electrical. We already got 65k ISK. Okay, yeah, some nice little tick right there. You know, it's like every 5 minutes you get the ISK, but sometimes I think the 5-minute timer is like global. So you can start doing these just when you come to the end of that 5-minute timer, and you just get the ISK straight away. Okay, one here, and we'll just approach the bioaccumulative cache in the meantime with MWT and armor repair on, and we can in fact maybe lock them up. Never mind, we can't. I think there's two big boxes I think are here. Lock them up with ultraviolet. We can get a nice little volley right there. Boom. No, only 300, didn't do much damage. I thought the 300 would have done more damage. Oh, we've got tachyon cloud nearby. That doesn't look nice. Okay, move towards the biocombinative cache. And switch ammunition type to the gamma. I think gamma will be good. Actually no, multi-frequency will be better. Multi-frequency, and we're missing a lot because we are not in getting a good transversal going on. We'll see our transversal improve a lot better when our piloting becomes better. I have to keep a little bit of range, and also when I get the good skills, because there's trajectory analysis and these kind of skills that can help us improve ourselves quite a bit. Okay, move towards that transfer conduit. Come on, just die, rogue drone. To be a little bit careful. Tachyon cloud in range. There we go, popped. You know, Tech 2 pulse lasers are really great because they can sort of get the application that beams don't have and still have a decent range. But Tech 2 beams I prefer the most because then you can just snipe stuff straight away since you've got such a good range there. Ephialtis Lancer. The perfect AFK variant of Abyss. With Ephialtis, it's an easy ride. I think there's two. Oh no, there was not. Lock up Ephialtis. Stop right there. And then we start shooting straight away. Grab the loot. I think there is one here. We can keep a range at 5 kilometers. think there might be one here. And then I think there's one here. And I also think that there is one here. Oh, there we go. And then there's 3 here. We've got boxes upon boxes upon boxes. Do you guys have any ideas of what the next project discovery project that CCP decides to have would be? What it possibly could be? Any engineering type of folks out there that might see applicabilities of project discovery? I've not really put much thought into that before. I was thinking that maybe there could be some form of, like in these so-called MRI scans in hospitals. You could, there are certain types of scans you can do, where you do, for example, a scan of a moving object. So you could do, like a scan of like some certain like cavity, such as the volume of a heart. And then you sort of measure the total volume, and that can be helped a lot by people like manually measuring these like areas and diameters. Perhaps you could sort of improve upon those measurements with the project discovery, like mark the diameters, because we had it in our university where we had these like scans of a heart, and then like there's different chambers in the heart. Like you could think of it as like cavities or big like rooms in the heart where it pumps blood in. And basically what one of our assignments was to sort of get an idea of how this MRI scan works, was that we sort of had to ring in the outer or the inner diameter of the heart. So say this is inside the heart and this is outside, we had to sort of ring in this, but it was a bit more complex shape than this circle right here. So I felt like something like that possibly could be a thing for maybe teaching an AI to discover those. But I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there already is an AI nowadays, to be honest. I feel like there's almost AIs for everything nowadays. Seeing all the apps we've got, like the face app and all that kind of stuff that alters faces. If you guys do not know what face app is, it's an app that can like scan a picture of yourself, can change your age, make yourself look younger, older. And I think especially the pictures that you have that make yourself look older look scaringly real. So there's a lot of potential in AI, and that's where this type of trainee data, but training data we're providing by doing project discovery could play a role. Okay, we'll just move a little bit here and we'll be able to activate new filament. Tranquil electrical. Can do some slides in the meantime. Activate filament. Approach abyssal trace. And enter the site. And here's just one big blob. Devoted Hunter. I hear a lot of people have problems with the Devoted Hunter. I've not really had much problems with him. And it could be because I'm going with an armor-based ship, and I've trained now a few armor tanking skills. But like, the Devoted Hunter, he does a relatively high amount of DPS and predominantly EM damage, and that can give problems in the... Oh, do you see that hit right there? Smashing shot of 200. But when it comes to the electrical sites, you've got naturally a reduced EM resist, so this guy is going to be automatically doing a lot more damage. Oh, what a wrecking shot, you saw that right there. Yeah, he does do quite a bit of damage actually. Fat tank, or fat damage. But we also got a fat tank. Keep range, 7.5. Alright, now I get some penetrating shots. We just show no mercy to this Devoted Hunter over here. Come on, multi-frequency, let's go. Multi-frequency. Let's go to the next slide. And go here. Oh, he's soon dead. And we're soon dead as well. Oh no! No! Might want to, you know, use a second armor repair, you see? You might want to use a second armor repair someday. Really? Almost popped. Okay. I was getting way too cocky right there. I should not have waited to use that second armor repair right there. I mean, it really would not have costed anything. And I mean, you never know. That guy could have landed a wrecking shot. I like the feeling of having a very robust ship right here. This Punisher going like a bullet through the T0 electric abyss. Feels very satisfying. Argument of cash over here. FE Altis, AFK wave basically. Okay, do some slides here. It'll be great. Like if I actually managed to farm so many project discoveries that I would get a Marshal, oof, that would be crazy. 7-8 billion. That would be covering the cost of Zealot straight away, but I would never have the patience to do that many, at least on camera. That would just not work. That would take probably 100 hours, and you would have to stretch that over the course of like a month, many months I think, every single day, because there's a limited amount of slides you can do every single day. So you really need to be dedicated to get the Marshal, but if you are dedicated, you'll get a long way, because that blueprint is really worth a lot of ISK. Maybe not 7-8 billion, more like 6 billion. It sells for 7 billion, and it costs about 1 billion to produce, maybe even like the lower 5 build. Because of like industry prices and that kind of stuff. Look at that, 700k right there. What's that range? Just real quick, we need to check the good. Oh, we need to be a bit closer. 5 kilometers. I thought we had a bit of a longer range on that multi-frequency. Are we using Imperial Navy? Yeah, we're using Imperial Navy. Okay. Next room. We can go and put a big box on the top. And a big box on the bottom right there. What's been the biggest loot you've ever got from a T0 Abyss? I'm quite curious. The biggest one I've got is a Mutaplasmin that was worth like 7 million or something like that, but I'm curious if anyone's got something bigger than that. Maybe a skill book? I have, however, heard something that you can't get skill books from like, I think T3 is the minimum level you need to be able to get a skill book, otherwise you can't get a skill book, something like that. I've heard. Not factual info, I've just heard. I can lock this up right here. Ultraviolet, and land a little bit of a volley right there. Pop. And then switch over to multi-frequency. 600k, okay. And keep a range 5 on this guy. So I think it's 2 big clusters right here. One here. And one here. And here I think it's 2. One here and one here. And here I think it's 2. I wonder how many T0 sites it will take to get to the T1. It'll take quite a few. We will be on T0 for quite a while. I think probably that and T1 will be the ones that we're going to be on for the most amount of time, because as soon as we've got the Zealot, we can slowly progress to T4 by upgrading certain modules at appropriate times. We can sort of upgrade slowly the ship, but here getting a whole new ship is going to take a long time. Thermodynamics actually is a skill I should be training, which I've not got trained, as you can see by having the My Skills tab. 5 million ISK. Right now that is pretty expensive. Okay, let's dock up in Jita. There are some skills I need to buy that are a bit expensive, which I don't want to buy, but at the same time I do need them. It is small beam laser specialization. This skill. It is quite a bit of an expensive one. How much does it cost here? 2.6 million, okay. Small beam laser specialization. Then there is thermodynamics. This is also something we need. 4.9 million. It's annoying to have to shell out a half or 1/3 of my whole like wallet balance here, but these are things that we train and never have to train again. Just put the thermodynamics into like lower levels right here. You put 9, level 3 over here. Could input some skill points right there.
Skill training completed.
Thermodynamics level 1. Abyssal loot. 4.2 million. Have we got any tranquil electricals, however? No tranquil electricals need to be sold. Sell this. Oh, we couldn't sell something right there. I think it was that 1v1 thing. When we get the superior ones, it'll be good. The rewards great. Superior. Flow cytometry. Exoplanets. Flow cytometry. 400k, 260k. Okay, it's not a big difference. Got 14 million right there. And we need more filaments too. Tranquil electrical. Always good to have a good supply of filaments. We can buy 30 of these guys. Okay, so a bit of farming. The T0 Abyss. Smooth as per usual. Making strides towards T6 at this point, the Retribution. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.